49.
in Centurion.
210,000.
That's where these guys are. It's Aucor Johannesburg.
Friday, lot number 20. Sato, you want to come do one car? Lot number 20. Lot number 20.
So they have a lot of cars. If you're in Joburg, you can still run there. You'll still find them there.
Gotta be worth money here today. Where are we gonna go? Wow. Retail on the vehicle.
I don't know if they'll still allow you to register.
165,000.
But they have these auctions every Monday
Okay.
at
And where are we
10:30.
gonna go?
Viewing is over the weekend.
It's a golf. You know these things, they run forever. It's got low mileage for the year. I need 65. But how much you want to pay? Somebody give me an offer today. Might be a lucky day. Who said 45? 45 I have. That a 45 now, but get a 45 now. Can I get a 47 and a half? That a 47 and a half now, but get a 47 and a half now. Can I go? That 45 is a bit now, ladies and gentlemen. Now can I get a 7 and a half? That 47 and a half now. Can I get a 7 and a half now? 50. That a 50 now, but get a 50 now. You want to go? That 47 and a half now, 47 and a half. So but now can I get a bit now? You happy with 47 and a half, sir? Happiness, 47 and a half to bed. At 47 and a half now, can I get a bit now? I'm going to close it down at 47 and a half on the first, second, and third, 50 to bed. At 50 now, how much do you want to go? 48. 48, 49, 50, 51. At 50 now, bring it to 50 now, I'm going to close it down at 50 now on the first. 51 now, 52. At 52 now, you want to go 52. At 51 is a bit now, I'm going to close it down at 51 now on the first. 51 on the second. Third and final call. Nowhere at 52. 51 is yours. By 340 or 51. Righty, lot number 21. Lot number 21 here, ladies and gentlemen. 2020 Renault 20 on the 1DT Expression here. Gonna be worth money. 85,000.
No, they don't have an IX35.
Where are we gonna go here today? Wow.
It's very rare because it's an old car. So you struggle to find it in these
How much are we
auctions.
gonna go? I'm asking 65. Somebody
Location is actually at the above of, I actually typed it here. It's Sterling 89 Sterling Road in Centurion.
35 I have. That is 35 now, can I get a 35 now, can I get a 7 and a half? That 35 is a bit now, can I get a 7 and a half to go? That 37 and a half now, can I get a 40? That 40 now, can I get a 40 now, 40 online now, 42 and a half. That 42 and a half now, can I get a 40 is a bed. That 40 now, 42 and a half.
Viewing from Friday to Saturday. Friday to Saturday.
That 45 and a 45 now, can I get a bit now, one more time, 45 online now, 47 and a half. That 47 and a half now, can I get a 47 and a half.
You just download this app here basically, Aucor Live, then you see when they actually auction it.
That's 47 and a half. 47 and a half I have. 50 I'll go.
They put all their auctions here on this app, Aucor Live. Whether they're in Joburg, Cape Town, Devon, PE, Bloemfontein, you will find them all there.
52 and a half I have. That'll 52 and a half now, but you get a 55. That'll 55 and a 55 now, I'm going to close it down at 52 and a half, and put down the first, second, and third. 55 is back in now, 57 and a half. Are you sure? And 55, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to close it down at 55 on the first, second, and third. Selling 55 to buy 1035.
Ford EcoSport, let's see if they have it. But you know, those cars are very common from auctions. Very, very common.
I know this one is going to bid like mad.
If you don't have it here, they may have it at in fact, they do have it at MFC auctions on Wednesday. I think I saw it when I was looking at their catalog yesterday. And yes, they have EcoSport here 2021, 1 litre, starting bid at 120,000 rand. So it's lot number 47, so it's still gonna come through.
Anywhere in 80 now, but even 80 now can I go? That 80,000 ladies and gentlemen, at 80 I'll take it in. Anywhere in 80 now, but even 80 now, we were scared to ask how much you want to pay. How much? 55. That's too low. I can take 65. 65 I have. That is 65 now, bringing it to 67 and a half now, 70. That's 70 now, bringing it to 72 and a half. That's 70 is a bit now, one more time to 70 now, I'm going to go down 72 and a half. That's 72 and a half now, 75. That's 75 now, one more time to 75 I have. That's 75 online, 77 and a half.
Now there's no Toyota Quantum here, but you'll find Toyota Quantum at West Bank. If you go there, West Bank in Midrand, 14th Avenue in Midrand. Viewing is on Wednesday. They have a lot of Toyota Quantums there. MFC in Kempton Park, M57 Pretoria Road, you will find Quantums there. Viewing there is tomorrow.
95. 95 online, 97 and a half. That's 97 and a half now, putting it to 100. That 100 now, putting it to 102 and a half now, can it to 102 and a half now, 105. That 105 now, putting it to 105 now, 107 and a half. That 107 and a half now,
it's never done to buy before auction. It's not even being normal. It's just never done. You'll never find these auction companies advertising cars before auction. Anybody that advertises car before auction, they are just scammers.
That 120 now, can I get a hand in now, 120 and a half now, 122 and a half. That 122 and a half now, 125. That 125 now, but
you can finance you can finance vehicles on auction. If you want to finance, you can click the link on my profile and you actually apply for pre-approved finance. But if you've got cash, you can also buy for cash.
At 132 and a half, so on the first, second, and third. Selling 132 and a half, buy a 1024. Righty, lot number 23. Sure. Today, somebody is going to be the most luckiest person.
Yeah, buying before auction.
Ladies and gentlemen,
take all your money. You'll never see a car, you'll never see your money.
How much are you going to go? Retail, just over $500,000.
Yes, if you look on the screen here, for example, just next to where the car. In this auction specifically, there is no buyer's commission. For Standard Bank, there is no buyer's commission. But for ABSA, there is no buyer's commission. But for the other banks, you will pay a buyer's commission, you pay documentation fee, and then you pay VAT. So your bid price excludes those costs. So you must factor those into account every time. For example, this car now is at 190. If they sell this car at 190, it's probably going to sell for about 230 in total, including all the costs. So you must factor those in.
150 you in. 150 I have. And 150 now, bring it to 150 now, can I get to 155? Then we're to 155 now, bring it to 155 now, can I go? That 150 now, bring it to 150 now, can I get to 155? Then we're to 155 now, 160, sir. That 160 now, bring it to 160 now, 165 now, 170. That 170 now, bring it to 170 now, you want to go? 165? 165 came in on the floor first, KG. Cancel that. 165 on the floor. 170 Aldo. Then we're to 170 now, bring it to 170 now, can I go? That 165 is a bit now, can I get to 170? That 165,000, I'm going to close it down at 165, 170 you in. 170 now, 175 now, 180. That 180 now, bring it to 185. That 185 now, bring it to 190. That 190 now, you want to go? That 185 now, I'm going to close it down at 185 on the first. 187 and a half, 190. 192 and a half. 192 and a half, 195. 197 and a half. That 197 and a half now 200 man. That is 200 now, but needed 200 now, 202 and a half. That 200 now, but needed 200 now, I'm going to go down at 200,000 rand on the first, second, and third. 200 is yours, man. What's the number?
ABSA and Standard Bank, like this auction here, there is no buyer's commission, but you pay the other costs. It's only the buyer's commission that is excluded. Because if VAT, you're always going to pay VAT. Because that is basically, it's tax. You're always going to pay documentation fee because you're going to need documents. So you can't get away from those, fortunately.
I think the engine is worth half of what you pay.
But another thing that is important, you see, when people are actually bidding for these vehicles, they already know all the costs and they know the cost of the car. Like if you see this car that is being auctioned now, it's got a suggested trade of 400,000. No, okay, this is a wrong thing. This is a wrong car here. They haven't updated the car. So the car that was here before that, the Mac, it had a trade of 400,000. So when you're bidding there, people already know that, I want to pay 300,000. Whether there's a commission or not, they set their budget to what the budget is going to be.
It's a 2024. Too low, sir. I need a minimum.
I don't know what this thing is not updating
you won't even
in real time.
$5,000 the cancellation. 95, I'll take the bet. Anywhere to 95 or 95, now can you get hands in, I'm going to close it down. At 95, I'll take the bid on the first. 95 on the second. 95,000 rand on the third and final call. Nowhere at 95, so sure. I can probably do an STC on it. Can I? Can I do an STC on it? How much can you give me? 85? 80? 82? 82 I have. That's 82 now, bring in 82 now, can I get an 84 to go? That's 82 now, bring in 82 now, can I sell? That's 82 now, can I get an engine on the close it on 82 on the first. Second, 84 is it, 86. That's 86 now, bring in 86 now, you want to go 5? 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. That's 88 now, bringing 88 now, I'm going to close it down here, ladies and gentlemen, at 88.
And can I have some roses for those that are willing to give some roses? I need 70 roses. I need 65 roses to make a 100, which was my target.
1085. Right, lot number... Happiness? Right, lot number 25. That's the 2022 year Suzuki Truck 1 liter GLX on the MT. 63,000 Ks on the clock here. Where are we going to go, guys? Anywhere at 110. 110 I'll go. Anywhere to 110 now, but you to 110 now, can I go? At 110,000 and 110 I'll take the day. Anywhere to 110 now, but you to 110, you know
it's a dreadful thing.
110 online. That 110 now, but you 110 now, can I get a 112 now?
This is live at the branch, so if you're in Johannesburg, you can actually go there. It's actually happening there. Number 89 Sterling Road in the Centurion. But it's live.
Now can I get it now 120? That 120 now, but you 120 now, can I go? That 117 and a half, so it's now 120 online, 122 and a half. 122 and a half I have, 125 I'll go. That 125 or 125 or 125 now, can I get it now?
Yes, both cash and finance.
127 and a half. 127 and a half I have, at 130 I'll go. That 130 now, you 130 now, can I get it now? 130 online, 132 and a half. 132 and a half I have, 135 I'll go. At 132 and a half now, but you 132 and a half, I'm going to close it down. 135. 7 and a half. 7 and a half I have. 40. At 140 now, but you to 140.
Every Monday, half past 10, yes.
140 online, 142 and a half. At 142 and a half now, but you to 145. At 145 now, can you get a hand in now? 142 and a half now, can you get a 145 kilo? 145, you want to go, sir? 145 online, 147 and a half. At 147 and a half now, but you to 145, I'm going to close it down to 145 on the first, second, and third. Selling. 145 to buy 1035. All good? Ready? Lot number 26. Lot number 26, ladies and gentlemen, 2017 Mercedes.
No. Prices are exclusive of VAT, exclusive of any documentation fee.
Wow.
So that's how auctions work.
Retail.
So the price that you see here, it's a hammer price. That's what it's called. It's a hammer price. Then you add the other cost. So every time when you're budgeting, you must sort of like budget 21% more for what you're going to pay on. So if you've got 100,000 rand, you paid up to like 80,000 rand. Then you have money to pay for VAT and other things.
I honestly feel that this car here is worth 30% of trade. That's how quick I can calculate the maths in my head, sir. I'll tell you what. I know, but I'll tell you what, right? Give me 160, I'll start. 160 I have. That 160 now, but you get a 160 now, can I get a 5? That 165 now, but you get a 165 now, can I go? That 160,000 right now, can I get a 165 to go? Anywhere to 165 now, but you get a 165 now, can I get an answer now, I'm going to close it down. That 160,000 and I'm going to close it down here, ladies and gentlemen. 160 is a bit here on the first. 165 is a bit now 170. That 170 now, but you get a 170 now one more time. 170 I have.
What do you mean when I transfer your car from copy?
At 170 is the bid here on the first, 170 on the second, third and final call.
Oh, you want a company that can actually pick up the car for you?
Yours. Fire 313.
No, I actually don't. But if you try these trucking companies that are doing, these vehicle delivery, because they come to Durban with cars from BMW in Pretoria and from Ford, and sometimes they drive back with no cars. So I've never really used those services. And those companies that pick up the vehicles that are going to Zimbabwe, those foreign cars that come through the harbour in Durban. Just that I'm going to forget, I was just going to look with those guys in Durban to see how much they actually charge per car that's going to Joburg. But there are companies that actually do that. I know that they do that a lot because they transport these cars from Japan to our neighboring countries. But I don't really have their names. But I just see these trucks on the road. Maybe you can actually Google, those companies that transport cars to the neighboring countries. Then you call them and you tell them you want a car to come to Joburg.
45,303, 302. 302 at 45,000. Righty. Ladies and gentlemen, also don't forget, make yourselves feel comfortable. There's coffee and tea at the station there. You're welcome to help yourselves. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, lot number 28. Lot number 28, ladies and gentlemen, 2016, that's 2.8, GDC, greater 4x4. On the extra cap here, it's going to be worth money. Wow. Retail, 370,000. Anywhere at 150. 150 I'll go. Anywhere to 150 now, but you get a 150 now, can I go? One more time at a 150 now, can I get a hand to go right here? Anywhere to 150 now, 100 I have. At a 100 now, but you get a 100 now, can I get a 105? At 105 now, but you get a 105 now, can I get a good night? 105, I'll take a bet. At 105 now, but you get a 110. At a 110 now, but you get a 110 now, you want to go. At 105 now, but you get a 105 now, you want to go 10. 110 online, 115. At a 115, at a 115, at a 115, at a 120. At 120 now, can I get a 120 now, can I get a 125? At 125 now, can I get a 125 now, can I get a hand, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to close it down. At 120, the bid now, 125 now, 130.
What is wrong with this car?
At 130 now, can I get a 130 now, can I go? At 130 now, can I get a 135? Anywhere to 135 now, can I get a 135 now, can I get a hand, now, I'm going to close it down, 135 now, 140. At 140 now, can I get a 140 now, can I go? At 135 now, can I get a hand, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to close it down. At 135 on the first, second, and third. 140 came in, 145. At a 145 now, but you get a 145 now, can I go? At 100.
Okay, with finance, do I have to have a deposit? You see, an auction does not work like a car dealership where they will actually tell you whether you need a deposit or not. With finance, you get a pre-approval. So we tell you how much you qualify for. So you buy the car up to that amount. But the amount that you need to register to bid, like here it's 10,000 rand. You must have that for you to be able to register. It's only in a few auctions where there's an arrangement between auction finance and the auctioneer where you don't have to pay, like your MFC, your West Bank, your Aucor in Bloemfontein. I think there's another one I'm forgetting. Can't remember because there's 4 in Aucor as well. So there you don't have to pay that registration deposit. But with all the other auctions, you have to pay that registration deposit of 10,000.
Maserati. Quattro Porta S automatic. Where are we gonna go? Newest price 2.6 million rand. How much you gonna go? How much you wanna pay? How much? 800. Are you sure? 800. Is that how much you want to pay? 800 I have. He's putting it 800, eh?
Maserati.
So I must just double check now.
2.6 million, 800,000.
800 I have. And 800 now, bring 800 now, can I get an 810? Anywhere an 810 now, bring an 810 now, can I go? At 800,000 where now, can I get an 810 to go? Anywhere an 810 now, bring an 810 now, can I get an Angela, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to close it down. At 800 the bed. At 800 now, bring an 800 now, can I get an 810? Anywhere an 810 now, bring an 810 now, can I go? At 800,000, then you're going to lift up your hands, ladies and gentlemen, at 810,000, I'm going to close it down. At 800 the bed here on the first. 800 on the second, 800,000 rand on the third and final call. Nowhere at 810. So sure. Happiness? 800 is yours. What's your buyer's number, sir?
You. You. You know, an ordinary person could have actually bought this car, and these cars that are driven by, super wealthy people. Yes, like the 800,000 that you see here is a paid price. Over and above that, you're gonna pay 15% VAT. That's the biggest component that you're gonna pay in this auction in particular. In other auctions, you're gonna also pay the buyer's commission, which ranges from 5% to, I've seen 5% and 6% in most places, and then you pay your VAT and your documentation fee. So for 100,000 rand, if you paid 100,000 rand, normally I would say budget 125,000 rand or so to cover the other cost.
No, I cannot allow
If you have
that.
100,000 rand, paid up to 80,000 rand. So you have the 20,000 rand is for the other things.
I mentioned this in my terms and conditions. If you do not have a number and you have not registered, please do not bid. It interrupts my whole sale.
So the person bid for 800,000 and they don't have a bidder's number.
I'm going to do the lot again.
You.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you've got a buyer's number in your hand and it's buyer 314, buyer number 314, please just go to the office there. They need to correct your number. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to start the sale again. I hate that when that happens. Lot number 29. 2017 Maserati Quattroporte S automatic. Unit price 2.6 million rand. Okay? How much are you going to start me off here? How much? Somebody wants to give me an offer on the Maserati. How much, sir? 650. 650. Who said 650? 650 I have. That is 650 now. Bring it to 650 now. Can I get a 660?
Yeah, I think registration is closed.
660 now. Bring it to 660 now. Can I go? That's 650,000 right now. Can I get a 660? Anywhere to 660 now. Bring it to 660 now. Can I go?
You see, that is why when you go to an auction, maybe it's better to register if you have the money to register.
655 I can sell.
And observe with at least a number.
655
Because I mean, now you see a car that you want that is a once in a lifetime. This guy is never gonna get a Maserati at this price. And he has got money to. He has this 800,000, but he didn't register because he probably wanted to come and just observe. And maybe to come and see how much it was going to sell for. And then boom, 655, it's a giveaway. Even I could have bought a Maserati and owned it.
How much are you going to go here today?
And people are going to think I'm rich.
680? Yeah. Is that too much? How much you want to pay? So how much you want to pay? How much? Give me an offer. How much you want to go? Nobody wants to give me an offer. Wow. I'm at 680 here. I'll tell you what. Somebody give me 600. 600 I'll go. Anywhere at 600 now, bring it at 600 now, can I go? That's 600,000 revenue of the pay, ladies and gentlemen, at 600 I'll take it in. Anywhere at 600 now, bring it at 600 now, can I go? One more time at 600 now, can I get it, ladies and gentlemen, I'll take it with you. How much you gonna go? Any offer? No offer. Wow. Come on. No. How much you gonna go? Somebody gonna give you a reasonable offer here? Anywhere at 550. 550 I'll go. Anywhere at 550 now, pretty good 550 now, can I go? At 550,000 when you look at the answer, ladies and gentlemen, at 550 I'll take it. Anywhere at 550 now, pretty good 550 now, can I go? One more time on the 550 now, can I get the answer, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna close it down. At 550 I'll take it with you on the first. 550 on the second. 550,000 rand on the third and final call. Nowhere at 550. Sure. Wow. So no offer on the car. 300, but too low. Something reasonable. No offer. Can I try 450? Yeah. 450 I'll take. Anywhere to 450 now, bring it to 450 now. Can I get a hand in now, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to close it down. At 450 I'll take it with you on the first, second, and third. Let's move along. Right, lot number 31. Lot number 31 here, ladies and gentlemen. 2020 on Toyota Corolla Quest Plus here on the 1.8 MG. It's going to be worth money. It's going to be worth money here today. Where are we going to go to start to bring up here today? Anywhere at 80, I'll take the bet. 80, I'll go. Anywhere to 70, I have. That's 70 now, bringing it 70 now, going to get a 2.5. That's 70,000 rand. You look up your hands and now, going to get a 2.5 to go. That's 70,000 rand. I'm going to go down now, 72.5, 72.5 now, 75. That's 75 now, bringing it 77.5. That's 77.5 now, going to get a bit now, one more time to 75. I'm going to close it down on the first. 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87.
Yeah, I know some of these cars are really cheap today.
90, 91. That's 90 now, bring it to 90 now, can I get a 91? Anywhere to 91 now, bring it to 91. I'm going to close it down at 90 on the first, second, and third. 90 is yours, sir. What's the number? 1078. Right, lot number 32. Lot number 32 here, ladies and gentlemen. 2020 less than MP 201.5 TCI, 8 safety pack here. That'll be worth money here today. Where are we going to go, guys? Anywhere at 85, I'll take the bet. 85 I'll go. Anywhere in 85 now, bringing 85 now, can I go? That's 85,000 rand. Lift up your hands, ladies and gentlemen. 85 I'll take the bet. Anywhere in 85 now, 85 I have. That's 85 now, bringing 87.5 now, can I go? That's 87.5 now, bringing 87.5 now, can I get a bit now one more time? One more time, bringing 85 here, ladies and gentlemen. It's over 59,000 days. 87.5 now, can I get a 90? That's 90 now, can I get a 2.5 now, can I get a 92.5? That's 92.5 now, can I get a 95? That's 95 now, can I get a 95 now, can I get a 97.5? That's 97.5 now, can I get a 97.5 now, can I get a 100? That's 100 now, can I get a 102.5? That's 102.5 now, can I get a 102.5 now, 105? That's 105 now, can I get a 105 now, can I get a 110? 107.5? That's 107.5 now, can I get a hundred? Ladies and gentlemen, 107.5 now, 110. That's 110 now, can I get a 110 now, 111, 112.5? That's 112.5 now, can I get a hand? Now I'm going to close it down to 110 a little bit here on the first. Second, 112.5, 115. That's 115, 115, 117.5 to go. That's 117.5 now, can I get a hand now to 120. That's 120 now, can I get a 120 now, can I get a hand? I'm going to close it down to 117.5 on the first. Second, 120 came in. That's 120 now, can I get a 2.5? That's 122.5 now, can I get a hand? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to close it down to 120 on the first. 122.5, 125. That's 125 now, can I get a 125 now, can I get a 127.5 to go. That's 127.5 now, can I get a hand? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to close now 127.5, 130. That's 130 now, can I get a 2.5? That's 132.5 now, can I get a hand? Now I'm going to close it down to 130 now on the first. Second. And 132.5 came in, 135 will go. And 135 to 135 to 135 now, can I get a hand? Now I'm going to close down 132.5 on the first. Second. And third. Selling 132.5 by 1035. Right, lot number 33. Lot number 33, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, abantu abekho kuma auctions to buy the cars. You know what? I was observing also what is happening auction operation. Because the car was actually looking at. And this car is listed here sold. I'm going to ask 85, but how much? 812,500. It's a 2022 Toyota Urban Cruiser 1.5 with 46,000 kilometers on the clock. 112,500.
Anywhere
That's
at
what the car sold for.
75.
I was looking at this car. I wanted to see how much it was going to
75
sell
I'll
for.
go. Anywhere at 75 now.
So it just tells you
now
ukuthi
can I go? One more
abantu
time at
abekho in the
75 now.
auctions to actually buy the car. So there's more opportunities to buy the vehicles are there.
Anywhere at 75 now. 75 now. Can you get it now?
I want to say there was
At 75
also
now. Can you get a hand in? I'll tell you what, guys.
there was a Kia Rio
It's a
2022
1.5 active.
1.4 LS automatic
I'll take it.
sold for 120,000 rand. 58,200 is the mileage. That is an auction operation. That's an auction that just closed this morning.
55 I have. At 55 now, can you get a 55 now? Can you get a 57 and a half? At 57 and a half now, can you get a now? Goes down at 55 on the first, second, and third.
I think there was a shorter starlet as well that I was looking at. Just want to see how much it's actually sold for.
343 at 25,000. Double check it.
So it's the same thing as what you're witnessing here.
314.
2023 Toyota Starlet 1.5 XI sold for 120,000 rand. 6,400 kilometers is the mileage. That was an auction operation.
205. How much are you going to go? Anywhere at 110.
So I don't think these cars are going to sell at these prices. The banks are not going to accept these amounts. So these cars will be back next week. So if you're looking for these cars, they are there at auction operation. The fact that the prices can be so low, it means there are not a lot of people that are actually bidding.
95. At 95 I have now 97.5.
So these auctioneers are very stressed. The banks are very stressed because they are not getting their money.
100 I have online. 102.5, sir. At 102.5 now you want to go at 100 the bed. At 100 now, bring it to 100 now. Can you get it now? I'm going to close it down. 102.5. 102.5, 105. At 105 now, bring it to 105. You want to go 3? 103. At 105 online.
Imagine buying a Starlet for 120,000 rand, 2023 with 6,400. You sell this thing at double the price.
At 107.5 now, bring it to 110. At 110 now, bring it to 110 now. Can you get it now? 110 online. 112.5. At 112.5 now, bring it to 112.5 now. I'm going to close it down. 112.5 online. 115. At 115 now, bring it to 117.5 to go. At 117.5 now, can you get it now? I'm going to close it down. At 115, 117.5 I have. At 117.5 now, bring it to 120. At 120 now, bring it to 120 now. Can you get it now? I'm going to close it down.
Where is the price for this car?
Online. 122.5. At 122.5 now, bring it to 120. I'm going to close it down. At 120 is a bit here. 122.5 I have. At 122.5 now, bring it to 125.
Disconnected.
At 125 to 125 to 125 now, 125 now, 127.5. At 125 now, bring it to 125. I'm going to close it down on the first.
I think the system keeps kicking me out. I don't know why.
Second and third, selling 130 to buy a 1035. Right, lot number 35. Lot number 35 here, ladies and gentlemen. 2015 Mercedes-Benz C180 here. Gotta be worth money here today. Where are we gonna go, guys? Retail, we sort of 230,000. How much you wanna pay? Give me an offer. How much? That's too low. Somebody give me a reasonable offer here. How much are you gonna go? I'll tell you what. Somebody give me 105, I'll take it. 105 I'll go. Anywhere to 105 now, bring it to 105 now, can I go? At 105,000, ready to lift up your hands, ladies and gentlemen, 105 I'll take the bid. Anywhere to 105 now, bring it to 105 now, can I go? At 105,000, ready to lift up your hands, ladies and gentlemen, I'll take the bid. At 105 and I'm selling. At 105 now, bring it to 105 now, can I get a hand to go? Anywhere to 105 now, bring it to 105 now, can I get a hand to now, I'm going to close it down. At 105 I'll take the bid. Yes, any offer on the car? No offer, but too low.
So I think I'm talking about auction operation because they do have an auction as well tomorrow.
I know you're all offering me 80.
So if you are really looking, it might be a place to look.
I'll start it, here we go, right? 85 the bid. At an 85 now, bring an 85 now, can I get an 87.5? 87.5 now, bring it a 90. At 90 now, bring it a 90 now, you want to go.
And if I'm looking at their lot, they have 170 cars tomorrow.
92.
Kilometers for which car?
You had 87.5, and 92 I can sell. 92 you want to go? At 92 is what I can sell at. 87.5 the bid here.
This car here, this C180.
Anywhere to 90 now, but you get 90 now, can I go?
228, there's a mileage here, 228,335.
Right now. Anywhere to 90 now, but you get 90 now, can I get a hand here right now? At 90 I'll take a bid. Anywhere to 90 now, but you get 90 now, can I get a bid now? I need 92 to sell.
They have both, auction operation has got both live and online. So you can go there in Granville or in the port.
92?
That's where the auction is.
Wow. I mean,
but it's also live.
It's a must.
They also sort of like show it
92,
here.
I'll take the bid here on the first.
Yeah, it's location Corner Main Reef Road and Granville Road.
Robertville,
Johannesburg. 170 vehicles.
Buying it at 50% or book. I sell my non-runners at 45%. 88, 89, 90. You're making me work for my money. I've got 89, at 90 I'll go. Anywhere to 90 now, but if you get 90 now, can I go? At 88,000 rand, I'm going to close it down here, ladies and gentlemen, at 88 on the first. 89 the bid, at 89 now the bid, now I'm going to close it out, anywhere at 90 I'll take the bid here on the first. 90 on the second. 90,000 rand on the third and final.
This is the website. This is the website for this auction here.
I've got is 89. Can I sell? 89 euros. What's that number?
This auction, that's where it's showing right now. Live.aucor.com.
1038.
And for auction operation to see the cards, you can download their app or you can go to live.
Ladies and gentlemen, 25 Volvo S60 Elite T-Tronic. That'll be worth money here today. Where we can go to start putting up here. I'm going to make somebody happy. Where we can go? Anywhere at 75, I'll take the bet. 75, I'll go. Anywhere at 75 now, please, 75 now, can I get a hand? At 75,000, when you look up your hands, ladies and gentlemen, I'll take a bet. Anywhere at 75 now, please, 75 now, can I get a hand? And I'm going to close it down. At 75, I'll take a bet. How much you going to go? Any offers? I can take 45. 45 I have. At 45 now, bring it a 45 now, can I get a 47 and a half? At 47 and a half now, bring it a 47 and a half now, can I go? At 45 is a bit now, can I get a 7 and a half? I'm going to close it down at 45 on the first. 47 and a half. 46, 47, 48, 49,
okay.
50, 51. At 50 now, bring it to 50 now, I'm going to close it down at 50 now, 51 now, 52. At 52 now, bring it to 52 now, you want to go. 52 now, 53. At 53 now, bring it to 54. At 54 now, bring it to 55. At 54 now, I'm going to close it down at 54 now on the first, second, and third. 54 is yours, sir. What's that number? 1181 at 54,000. Right, lot number 37. Lot number 37, ladies and gentlemen, 2024 doing the 2.2 TDCI XLS 4x4 here on the super cab with the canopy. Ladies and gentlemen, it's got to be worth money here today. Where are we going to go? Retail to short of 330,000. How much are you going to go? Anywhere 240. 240 I'll go. Anywhere to 240 now, bring it to 240 now, can I go? That's 240,000 when you look at the hands, ladies and gentlemen, at 240 I'll take the bet. Anywhere to 240 now, bring it to 240 now.
Yeah, we pay when the bid. There's always documentation fee, there's always VAT. But in this auction there is no buyer's commission. But in other auctions you'll pay buyer's commission as well.
Too low, man. They won't look at that. I'm asking for 240. But I'll take an offer, something reasonable. Any offer on the market? 150. Do you think they're going to look at it, please? What is our last bid on it?
Yeah, I think 150 is fair. This guy's got high mileage.
And you were here, but you can see the reason why it's back on auction. Because you obviously declined it. Yeah. I'll tell you what, guys, I'm not going to waste your time and mine. I've seen 150, I've seen 160. There's a man there that offered 170 on it. It was declined. I need a minimum of 190, otherwise I'm not selling. 190, I'll take the offer back. At 190, I'll go. Anywhere to 190 now, but you to 190 now, can I go? At 190,000, and I'm going to close it down here, ladies and gentlemen. At 190, I'll take the video on the first. 190 on the second. 190,000 rand on the third and final call. I'm not going to take any less, ma'am. I don't want to waste your time and mine and save my team the paperwork. I know they're going to decline it at 170. Mark my words, for the last 3 weeks, we've been submitting 170, 180, 190. I'm not going to take a cent less. 190 on the first, on the second, third and final call. Nowhere at 190, sure.
People don't want this canopy for this car.
I'm not going to waste their time. I know
so you're charging people 190 for the canopy as well. The canopy they don't want. Sell the canopy separate.
Lot 38, ladies and gentlemen, 2015 Audi 8 Sport Tech 1.4 GFSI. It's automatic. Ladies and gentlemen, it's got to be worth money here today. Where are we going to go? Retail just short of 170. How much are you going to go? 60, I'll take a bit. How much are you going to go? 40. 40 I have. At 40 now, bring it to 40 now, you want to go 41. At 41 now, bring it to 41 now, you want to go 41 now, 42. At 42 now, bring it to 43. At 43 now, bring it to 44 now, 45. 45 now, 46. At 46 now, bring it to 47. 47 now, 48 now, 49. At 49 now, bring it to 50 now, it's 51. At 51 now, bring it to 51, it's worth the money. At 51 now, 52. At 52 now, bring it to 53. At 53 now, bring it to 54 now, 55. At 54 now, bring it to 55 now, you want to go 55 now, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. At 59 now, bring it to 59 now, I'm going to go down at 59, the video on the first. 59 on the second. Third and final call. Nowhere at 60, sure. 59 is yours, sir. What's the number? 302. Right, lot number 39. Lot number 39, here, ladies and gentlemen, 2017 VW people here on the Polo 1.4 concept line. Gotta be worth money here today. Where are we going to go to start putting up here today? Anywhere at 45, I'll take the bid. 45, I'll go. Anywhere to 45 to 45 now, can you get a hand at 45, I'll take the bid. At 45,000, and you up your hands there, ladies and gentlemen, I'll take the bid here now. At 45, I'll go. Anywhere to 45 now, 30 I have. At 30 now, bring it at 30 now, can you get it 32 and a half? At 30 is a bit now, can you get a hand there, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to close it down at 30 now, is a bit now on the first. Second, 32 and a half, 35, 37 and a half, 40, 38, 39, 40, 41. At 40 now, bring it to 40 now, can you get a 41 to go? 41 now, 42, sir. At 42 now, bring it to 43. At 43 now, I'm going to close down 43 now, 44. At 44 now, bring it to 45. At 45 now, bring it to 46. At 45 now, I'm going to close it down to ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, the guy is just
cheap today, 46 huh? Online, 47. At 47 now, bring it to 47 now, you want to go. At 46 now, I'm going to close it down now, 47, you want to go? I don't do halves, I don't do 500, sorry. 47 you in? 47 I have. At 47 now, bring it to 47 now, can I get a 48? At 48 now, I'm going to close it down and 47 is the video now on the first. 48 online, 49 sir. At 49 now, bring it to 49 I have now one more time with a 50. At 50 now, bring it to 50 now, can I get a now, I'm going to close it down and 49 the video on the first. Second and third, 49 is yours sir. What's your number? 329. Righty, lot number 40. Lot number 40 here, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be worth money here today. Where are we going to go to start the bidding up here today, guys? 2020, Nissan R40, MP300, 2.5 TDI, high rider here. Where are we going to go to start the bidding up here? Retail just short of 250,000. Anywhere at 130, I'll take the bid. Remaining 5 days. Yeah. 130, I'll take the bid. Anywhere to 130 now, bring it to 130 now, can I go? At 130,000 rand, you lift up your hands, ladies and gentlemen, 130, I'll take the bid. Anywhere to 130 now, bring it to 130 now, can I go? One more time at 130 now, can you get a hand, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to close it down. At 130, I'll take the bid here on the first. How much? 90. Oh. 90 I have. At 90 now, bring it to 90 now, can I get a 95? Anywhere to 95 now, bring it to 95 now, 95 online. 100 online, 105. At 105 at 110. At 110 now, bring it to 110 now, you want to go. At 110 online now, 115. At 115, that's what happens when you start so low. Everybody jumps in. I'm not going to do 2.5. You'll kill me if I do that. 115 I have. At 115 now, bring it to 115 now, can you get a 120? At 120 now, bring it to 120 now, let's go down at 115, 120 is the bid, 125. At 125 now, bring it to 125 now, let's go down, it's still less than 50% of book. 125 I have. At 125 now, bring it to 125 now, can you get a 130? At 125 now, 130 online, 135, sir. At 130 now, bring it to 135 online now, 140. At 140 now, bring it to 140 now, can you get a now, let's go down. At 135 the video on the
Please tap your screen.
Second and third. 135 by 1035. What? Right, lot number 41. It's the 2014 Institute 1.5 TCI center here on the MT. Gotta be worth money here today. Where are we gonna go to start winning up here today, guys? Anywhere at 65. At 65, I'll go.
Thank you for the light.
65 now, can I go? At 65,000, when you look up here and say, ladies and gentlemen, at 65, I'll take the right now. Anywhere at 65 now, bring it to 65 now, can you get a hand to go right now? At 65, I'll take the bid. How much are you gonna go, guys? Any offer? On the Duke? No offer. Wow. You go through? How much are you gonna go? Anywhere, I'm gonna give you 65. Anyone wants to give me 45? Wow. 45, I'll take the bet. Anywhere above 45 now, can I get a bet at 45? I'll take the bet. At 45,000, when you lift up your hands, ladies and gentlemen, at 45, I'll take the bet right now. Anywhere above 45 now, can I get a hand now? I'm gonna close it down here, ladies and gentlemen. At 45, I'll take the bet here on the first. 45, I'll take the bet here on the second. 45,000 rand on the third and final call. Nowhere at 45, so sure. Wow. For an instant Duke. How much is it go? Is there any offer? No offer on the Duke. 40.
Nobody wants a Duke.
Here we go, right? 40 I have. At 40 now, bring it to 40 now, can I get a 42 and a half? Anywhere to 42 and a half now, bring it to 42 and a half now, can I go? That's 40,000 right in the ladies and gentlemen, I'll take the bid here now, I'm going to close it down. At 40 is the bid now, can I get a 2.5 to go? I'll try one. 41 I'll go. Anywhere to 41 now, bring it to 41 now, can I go? At 40,000 and you lift up your hands and now I'm going to close it down. At 40 is the bid here on the first. 40 on the second. 40,000 rand on the third and final call. Nowhere at 41. Can I sell? 40 is yours, sir. 313. Right, lot number 42. Lot number 42, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look here. We're going to go. 2022 units in the bar on the 2.5 TE. XE here. Gotta be worth money here, but retail is sort of 270,000 rand. Where are we going to go? Anywhere at 150, I'll take the bet. 150 I'll go. Anywhere to 150 now, bring it to 150 now, can I go? At 150,000 rand, you lift up your hands, ladies and gentlemen, I'll take a bit now. How much are you going to go? Any offer? Too low, guys. 120. 120 I have. At 120 now, bring it to 120 now, can I get a 125? Anywhere to 125, I still cannot sell at 120. At 125 I'll go. Anywhere to 125 now, bring it to 125 now, can I go? At 120,000 rand now, 125 is a bit now, 130. At 130 now, 130 I have. At 130 now, bring it to 135. At 135 to 135 to 135 now, can I get a hand, ladies and gentlemen? I need 135 to sell. 135 I have. 140. At 140 now, bring it to 140 now, you want to go. At 135 is a bit now, can I get a 140? Anywhere to 140 now, bring it to 140 now, I'm going to close it down to 135 on the first. Second. And third, selling 135, buy a 1139. Righty, lot number 43. Lot number 43, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look. We're going to go. 2017 Toyota Corolla Preston 1.6 MT. On the MT, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's got to be worth money. How much are we going to go? Where are we going to go to start the bidding up here? Wow, how much? 30 is too low, sir. It's a Corolla. 40 I have. At 40 now, bring it to 42 and a half now, 45. At 45 now, bring it to 45. You're going to start me on one. I'm going to go up to 60. Mark my words. Mark my words. I sell the ShopRite ones with 350,000 Ks at 60. 45 is the bid, 47 and a half. 47 and a half I have. That'll 47 and a half now, bring it 47 and a half now, can I get a 50? That'll 47 and a half now, bring it 47 and a half now, can I get a 47 and a half now, 50 I'll go. That'll 50 now, bring it a 50 now, let's close it down at 47 and a half on the first. Second, 50 you in, 50 I have, 52 and a half, 51, 52, 53, 54. That's 53 now, bring it to 53 now, let's close it down at 53 on the first. Second, and third. 53 is yours, sir. What is that number? You're supposed to remember it, right? 1078.